or the data that FDA is trying to impose on the dietary supplement and food world is really impractical.
Meanwhile, Cheerios are allowed to say heart healthy on the box.
Right, because there's because there are, obviously there's certain types of claims that can be made by regulation that folks have carved out based on, nutritional profiles. So they can say things like that, of course, right?
And they use the word may in front of it, right? May lower cholesterol.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. And then you have those types of claims, right? Those are the health claims.
So just before I let you jump back into the story, I just kind of want to point this out. This is like truth by trial here, right? Like it's like they're deciding that for nutritional information specifically and drug information, but this is in the public domain, nutritional information, they're limiting us, anybody selling, anybody practicing, with people or whatever, they're limiting what we can say based on the truth that has been determined by a tribunal. Whereas this really just isn't imposed on so many different industries. I'm thinking about cars and stuff, it's a life or death situation in cars, but what they can tell you on a car commercial is, it seems to be limitless without legal ramifications, right. But here it's just, it's so restricted. You're right. Because like you said, the standard of proof thing is a really weird concept. I've heard the argument like, oh, we shouldn't be able to say that, taking selenium will lower your risk of this cancer by this percent. We shouldn't be able to just say that because people can't necessarily understand the intricacies of how we get to those statistics. It is based on each studies and the regular person doesn't read the deep study and all this stuff. So it's improper to just give them that statistic. Meanwhile, the news and media and all, they use statistics all the time and they misuse them all the time too. And I believe that in the free market, people should be able to look at statistics the way they're presented by media, by someone like me, a salesperson, a physician. And you can choose also to look deeper into that and you can choose to understand statistics. And maybe we should all understand statistics a little bit better. But my point here is that the truth is tangled up in these statistics and it can be complicated, but there's a heck of a lot of it out there. And if the FDA rejects, over 100 out of 130 right off the bat, then, we're extremely limited here on what we can discuss, what we can talk about.